Hi friends, my name is Miss Emily and I'm with the Campbell CLC from Civic, Nebraska. And this is, who are you? What's your name? Max. And he is going to help me today do finger puppets for the book Little Red Riding Hood.
It actually sounds good.
This is the book we're reading today. Okay, do you want to be Little Red Riding Hood? Okay, put her on. It was a lovely summer morning. Little Red Riding Hood waved goodbye to her mother and set off into the woods. She was on her way to take some freshly baked cakes to her grandmother, who was sick. "See you later, Mom," she called out. As Little Red Riding Hood skipped through the woods, a sly, hungry wolf greeted her with a smile. "And just where are you off to on this beautiful day, little girl?" "To my grandma's house over the hill," she replied, and she skipped on. The wolf drooled. How sweet and juicy she looks," he thought. Right away, the slick wolf decided to take a shortcut to Grandma's cottage. "I'll have Granny for lunch and Little Red Riding Hood for dessert," he declared, and off he raced. The wolf crept into Grandma's cottage. She was tucked into bed. See? Does she look like she's in bed? Sleeping? And, how tasty you look," the wolf said. "Ah!" Grandma screamed, and she dashed into her closet, and the wolf climbed into her warm bed and waited for Little Red Riding Hood. You ready, Max? Soon Little Red Riding Hood arrived at the cottage. "It's so very quiet," she murmured. Looking around, the birds were not singing quite so prettily. The sun was suddenly not shining so brightly. She felt a chill. She knocked on the cottage door. "Grandma, I have brought you some cake," she called out. "Come in, my dear," growled a deep voice. Hearing the strange voice, she thought Grandma must be really sick. But it's not Grandma. Who is it? It's the werewolf. Well, not a werewolf, just a regular wolf. The door swung open with a loud, slow creak. Okay, the wolf is sleeping, and you're going to come into the room. "Hello, Grandma," she said. "How are you feeling? You sound awful." Grandma was tucked deep under the covers of her bed with her nightcap pulled down low. Little Red Riding Hood came closer. "Oh, Grandma," she cried. You gotta come close to the wolf. "Oh, Grandma," she cried. "What a big nose you have." The wolf smiled. "Well, that's all the better for smelling your lovely cakes with, my dear. Come closer so I can see you better." So she came closer. Little Red Riding Hood came closer still. "Oh, Grandma," she cried, "what very big and watery eyes you have, and your eyebrows are so bushy." "Don't worry about my big eyes," said the wolf. "That's all the better to see you with, my dear child." He smiled a wide smile. "But Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood, "your teeth are so huge and pointy. What's going to happen?" The wolf pulled down the blankets and grinned a great big grin. "All the better to eat you with," the wolf yelled. And with that, the wolf leaped out of Grandma's bed. "What a lovely snack you'll make, my dear," he growled as he flew through the air towards Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood dropped her basket. She screamed, "Help, help." You gotta scream, "Help, help." Show them the puppet and yell, "Help, help."
Help, help.
Good job. Just as the wolf was about to gobble her up, a kind woodsman came. He heard cries for help. He lifted his mighty axe. "Come here, you sly old wolf," he yelled. "Time for me to go," said the wolf. The woodsman chased the wolf. Chase the wolf into the woods.
I gotcha.
Grandma ran out of the closet. Ready? We have to be Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma now because they ran into the woods. Grandma came out of the closet. Let's hope that mean old wolf learns his lesson this time, said Little Red Riding Hood. I don't think he will ever bother us again, replied Grandma, and he didn't. Okay, should we show them the pictures? I know we didn't show you the pictures because we were with our finger puppets, but I'm going to show you some pictures now. So it started, and she's just walking into the forest, and she met the big bad wolf. Then what happened, Max? The wolf ran ahead of her and scared the grandma, and she ran into the closet. Little Red Riding Hood arrived, and she thought she was going to visit her grandma, but the wolf had dressed in Grandma's clothes. So she came close, and she was checking out her grandma and said, what's going on here? You have big eyes, big ears, a big nose. What else did they have? Big teeth, big sharp pointy teeth. And he said, the better to eat you with. And he jumped up and he tried to grab Little Red Riding Hood. But the woodsman came and he chased the big bad wolf all the way out into the street. And Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood were safe ever after. Thanks for reading with us today. If you have people in your home you can read with, or you can make up stories with, or maybe you can tell them about a story you're reading, that would be awesome. Today I read with Max, and I really like it. I really like reading with Max. So maybe you can read with your parent or the adult in your house. Maybe you can read to a little brother or sister or a big brother or sister. That would be awesome. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.